Well, it's over. It's over. It's over. OKC Thunder are your new NBA champions. And the Yellow Demon dies. What the heck he got on his neck?
They were the best team in basketball from start to finish. They're the youngest NBA champion in 48 years.
Man, they the youngest?
Remember, this is a Thunder team just 3 seasons ago, won 24 games.
They got the youngest team who won
First title, and certainly
the NBA,
potential for more, but that's never guaranteed.
NBA title. I wonder why the Packers can't do that.
They may have been the favorites, but they had to fight tooth and nail in this series against the
Shade is,
Thunder.
I was about to
They
say.
did.
I was going to say, Shade does not look happy that he won.
NBA Finals.
Actually,
It took
is.
them 7 games, but this is a high character, care factor high across the
You know,
board.
one thing, I'll be
All take
tired
their
after this.
profession seriously. And how about Chet? He scuffled the last 2 games on the offensive end. 18 big points, a monster on the defensive end. Your big three, Jalen Williams and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a special young
So, right
group.
quick.
DB, those tears are because of how hard he has worked. It's not just about the dream, but the realization of how difficult this
Oh,
is.
that's not good.
And on the other side, the Indiana Pacers.
That's not good at all. He in the crutches. Halliburton.
It's going to be hard to do tonight.
That means he got a torn Achilles and he's on them type of crutches.
This Indiana Pacers team, they gave everything they had, more tooth and nail, emptied the tank, and fell just 1 game short of their first NBA title.
Moment down.
Halliburton,
Camera's on in his face. Let him have his moment. He crying. He just lost.
and unfortunately,
She
his
whiz.
Achilles.
Camera's still on his face.
We
Oh, that's nice of Reggie Miller.
Small markets, like ratings, etc. This has been an absolute.
That's nice of Reggie Miller to be right there.
To be involved with. All of these men gave their heart and soul. These coaches coached a great series. Richard, Mike, what an absolute privilege.
For anybody, any basketball
As
fan,
much as I hate, OKC. As much as I hate the Indiana Pacers,
teams,
I do kind of feel sorry for them
they fell in love with the game.
in the scope of
Right now, let's go
basketball,
to the Celtics.
trying to get there, trying to win something, and you end up falling short. I do feel for them, but once again, F the Indiana Pacers. They're dirty.
Tell us what's going through your mind right now.
What the heck you got yellow shoes for? What's up, Sean? Yes, retirement.
So many emotions.
I am done with YouTube after today. I've been saying since when I say to start saying this March, February. I said after game 4, 5, 6, or 7 in the NBA Finals, I'm done.
And initially, it looked like you guys were the one that had the letdown. Just how were you able to get things back on track once you came out of the locker room? That's when you took over the game in the third quarter.
Yeah, we had 24 minutes to go get it. 24 minutes to finish our season.
And I'm glad it ended with somebody I wanted to see win. Because I don't know why everybody wanted to see the Pacers win. That dirty ass team.
Comes now, Chet's defense at the rim. Just what impact did that have on this game?
Why not see an all-time great team win?
Tonight was no different. It was everywhere. Blocking shots, goaltending, switching out guards.
It went perfectly.
It's amazing. And so much more room to grow.
The season went perfect for OKC. They found the match. And he beat the match. Oh, it's a Converse, gold Converse.
The fun I had tonight. The moment was amazing. The fans were amazing. It was so much fun.
That girl looks.
Congratulations to
I
you.
don't know what she look like.
A little bit. Mike?
It's not just the NBA. It's just YouTube in general, Sean.
Just Chet Holmgren.
It's time dealing with YouTube stuff. It just takes a lot out of you.
Fractured his hip, missed 39 games. Richard, he showed up in a big way. Big time bounce back.
Well, you know, this is the second title for the franchise. First in OKC. I don't think there's any Seattle fans celebrating. Maybe there could be some Seattle Sonic fans celebrating. But you know what, guys? Shea did something Kevin Durant couldn't do. Win in OKC.
The city, the Thunder win the NBA title.
That's what they couldn't do. That's what Kevin Durant couldn't do. And it's funny that it happens today. The day the LKC wins on the day that Kevin Durant got traded to the Houston Rockets. Did you guys realize all former OKC stars, James Harden and Westbrook, and now Kevin Durant, all play for OKC and the Rockets? That's crazy. Two at the same time. Oh, those are his shoes.
As the days go on, and you realize that you get closer to your dream, your dream continues, your dream ends. But moments like this is what makes champions.
Those are nasty ass Converse.
The guy sitting next to you.
Well, enjoy your life, bro. Thanks, 17th NO. YouTube politics and terrible treatment with small content creators. Yeah, that's a lot of it. I don't like that some people can talk about some things and others can't. And that they do talk about the same thing, they get demonetized or shadow banned. Stupid. I appreciate the content, man. Wish you well in your new journey. YouTube streets ain't the same no more. They took the emphasis out of YouTube. Yes, they have. They really have. It ain't what it used to be no more. Well, if he's still posting on Rumble.
For the first time, 7 different champions in 7 years started in 2019 with Toronto. Then the Lakers.
I don't know.
And then Milwaukee, their first in 50 years in 21.
I think I might. Not consistently, but don't hold me to it. There would probably be still times. Well, let's say this: unless something big happens in the NBA, like someone getting traded off Milwaukee or to Milwaukee, I might say something. I might say something when Jordan returns to the NBA with the commentary. Depends on when that happens. But other than that, no, nothing on YouTube. And I'll think about Rumble. I'll keep it at that. I'll keep it at that. I wonder who's going to get MVP.
Joined by Oklahoma City Thunder Chairman Clay Bennett, General Manager Sam Presti, and Head Coach Mark Daigneault.
Oh, that's who that is.
Here to present the Larry O'Brien Trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam
Sam Presti looked like a comic book super villain scientist.
Finals showcase a new generation of stars in the NBA and two great.
You know what would be great though? Freaking Adam Silver leads the league. Him too need to go along with LeBron. Both of them need to leave. I would say Joe Dumars were NBA commissioner, but he going down to New Orleans to, I think, become GM down there with the Pelicans.
Sam Presti, Coach Daigneault, and this amazing team. Congratulations. You're the 2025 NBA champions.
Wow. Doing something that Westbrook could not do. Not Westbrook. Durant. And some people will question why we pick on Kevin Durant when it comes to that. Because Kevin Durant wanted to leave OKC and go jump ship with Golden State. That's why we pick on Kevin Durant when it comes to this. Westbrook's a different story. Westbrook never wanted to leave OKC. He was the heart and soul of OKC.
Now speaking on behalf of the champion Thunder's general manager Sam Presti. Sam, as you look at that Larry O'Brien trophy, what is the first thing that comes to
Dante
mind
Flint,
about
thank
the
you.
journey that it took to finally be able to lift it up?
He said RB the Through also left YouTube for the same reason. I didn't know he left. I didn't know he left YouTube either. I wonder why I didn't see any of his videos anymore.
All that's good. At a young age, you prioritize winning, you prioritize sacrifice, and
I bet Sam Presti has a big relief over his head.
you have to give the credit to the
This fool started off with James Harden, Westbrook, and Kevin Durant. Then couldn't get anything. And Paul George. And at one point in time, Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony. That's crazy.
age is a number, sacrifice and maturity,
Um,
and these guys have it in spades, and it's a result. And it's a privilege.
Tasaka 17, funny enough, LeBron traded a second round pick to OKC, becoming J-Dub. Let Caruso walk for OKC to win a ring. That's your correction. Caruso did go to Chicago before he went to OKC. Pretty much he let Caruso walk to Chicago, and Chicago said, we don't want Caruso no more. We want the petty. We want the petty. And honestly, I think they probably would have
How did you get here?
wouldn't have won if they didn't have the petty on their team still. But the one thing that needs to be pointed out, I think the Clippers need a small trophy, a small gold trophy.
Or what, in your mind, what is the most special thing about this group?
They need a small trophy. The LA Clippers need a small trophy, a small gold bronze trophy or something like that. Send it to their address down in LA and send it to them for say thank you for trading Shea Gilgeous-Alexander for Paul George on the damn draft picks. They should really feel like a bunch of idiots right now for doing that. That's the biggest idiot in this whole equation right here. The Los Angeles Clippers. The dunce trophy. Yeah. I say they deserve a small trophy. A dunce. Saying thank you for the picks. And Shea. Idiots.
Now let's bring back Commissioner Silver to present the 2025
Durant and constant slurpers of him make me sick. He supposedly was being held down with Westbrook. Well, he can't blame Westbrook for
5 years.
Brooklyn.
The same player won the regular season MVP,
Oh, Shea got the MVP.
and now he's your finals MVP.
Shea got the MVP. He looks surprised. No, I'm joking. He don't look surprised. He's playing. Jalen Williamson won MVP. That's what they gonna say in 2 years and a year. Cause they always. It's funny now how everybody wants to have revisionist history on all the Finals MVPs now. Now Jordan don't deserve all the MVPs. Kobe didn't deserve an MVP. Giannis didn't deserve it. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why do we keep trying to act like the people who won Finals MVP didn't deserve Finals MVP? This is so crazy. Outside of the Warriors, Durant has been swept twice, missed the playoffs, had a much better team than Shea is working with. Yep. On paper, he's had better teams than Shea, apparently, but it still don't work. But Shea becomes the fourth player in NBA history to win an NBA MVP and Finals MVP in the same year.
And now you and Jalen Williams will forever be linked
He's
as one of the most prolific duos in NBA Finals history.
Gilbert's own.
What has meant the most to you about being able to have this ride with your co-star,
The
Jason?
Goofy Trophy is LA for letting Caruso walk to two teams with a real ring. I think both LA teams need a small trophy. The Lakers, an even smaller trophy.
Without him,
I'm talking when Durant was on OKC. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
everything he brings to this team, win this championship. This is just as much my
And at one point in time, OKC had two future top 75 players and couldn't do nothing with it. And then he had two and still couldn't do nothing with it.
Thank you. Congratulations, Jay.
You're right. I wish the Lakers would have won that series in 08. Kobe would have been MVP, Finals MVP conversation. Well, Boston just played better. Boston was the better team, like it or not. They did blow the Lakers off the court by 30-something points in that game 6.
Definitely pushed me through a lot of adversity this whole entire playoff. So without them, I'm nothing.
3 MVPs. Yep, you're right.
You told us that it was your father.
Most points by duo in finals, James and Irvin, SGA and Jalen Williams, and now Jordan and Pippen.
To be great, you can't ask for
Second behind James and
words now mean to you as you stand
Kyrie.
as an NBA champion.
I mean, I feel pretty great.
They were a super team. Yeah. Hindsight, they are a super team. But I don't think nobody thought OKC in 2012 was a super team.
To be the first in the organization's history, it's been a long time coming, and to be a part of it.
Congratulations to you.
OKC is live.
And Ibaka. Yep. They were.
Chet, we talked about it before, how you suffered that injury early in the season. And, now just 6 months later, you're standing here as a champion. Just knowing that this was the goal, how did that motivate you to just get back out on the floor?
I've been through so much personally this year. Not only the hip, but other things playing too. I'm proud of these guys for holding it down while I was out. I'm proud of myself for never quitting.
I ain't got lucky.
Bruises, it's all temporary.
I got real lucky to get drafted and then get there and play and win a championship.
You said that you were always that tall, skinny kid.
I do find it funny that both the losers of the NBA Cup the past 2 years, they play in the finals. I do find that funny.
Tribute to this championship run.
Just continuing to fight, no matter what happened.
Even if the Clippers kept Shea, and those picks still would have found a way to. Yeah, they would have.
My teammates, man. I couldn't be happier for the
Yeah, they would have done something to mess it up. That's the Clippers for you.
organization. I'm just so happy for all of them, and it's gonna be a great night in Oklahoma City.
Congratulations to you.
You're definitely right about that.
Where's the old guy? Where's
But I think they would have kept Shea. I think they might have been better off. At least they have a future, because I don't think the Clippers have a future after Kawhi and James Harden are gone.
And I'm just kidding, you're not that old, obviously. But from going undrafted, being in the G League,
They got a lot of undrafted players on this team.
NBA champion, just how would two-time NBA champion, how would you describe this journey to get here again?
Yeah, it's been unpredictable. There's been a lot of ups and downs. I found success.
But I do find it funny that both teams who lost in the NBA Cup got to the finals, and both teams that won the NBA Cup in both years are sitting at home after being beat in 5 games. I do find that ironic. And I did not go outside today. I literally stayed inside all day today. I never do that. That's crazy.
About your role on this young team. They teach
I didn't get to enjoy the nice sunny day, the 90-degree weather. So it went down from 116 to 90 degrees within 2 days, and I missed out. Damn. It'll be 90 degrees again tomorrow. And sunny.
Just the joy and the camaraderie that we have is second to none. Like, these guys make it easy to show up and go to work every day.
Congratulations to you, Alex. And I just have one more question to Isaiah. Like, how do you get your son to be more into this?
I don't know why he's asleep right now, but
That kid is knocked out.
I guess you
Kid's a hard sleeper.
congratulations again to all of you. To Shea, the 2025 NBA Finals,
That's a one hard sleeper of a kid.
and to the 2025 NBA champion, Oklahoma City Thunder. It's your time, guys. Celebrate.
Well, he said after somewhat supporting the Clippers for 15 years, I had to came to the conclusion that no matter what, they will F it up because they may get a start players, but they'll never get the right support players.
All the work and sacrifice. You're getting a little emotional because
I'm trying to think about what you just said right there. They just cursed. I don't care what they get. They just a cursed team.
Right now, Levon Jumper, Channing Frye, they were a part of the championship. Everyone
Yeah, left after year one. 15 years will be 2010, right? So that would have been almost the time of Blake Griffin coming on there. I get it. You think 2011, you get Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, and they create this team, they just fall short every year. Don't get me wrong. During that time, I was living out there, and I used to go to Clippers games a lot. And you could say I'm somewhat of a Clippers supporter because I wanted to see Chris Paul finally get one. But he never got one. They just failed every year. It was just always some bizarre reason due to injury or just getting outplayed. And I just thought that was just that part, that version of the Clippers who was cursed. No, 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 no. I was wrong. The whole organization franchise is cursed. These keep getting players that are cursed. Get freaking another choker a couple years later in James Harden. He can't show up in the game 7. Kawhi always getting hurt. Paul George is just Paul George.
this is a team that in their rotation, 3 undrafted players and 5 second-round picks. All in
See, this was irritating. I just wanted it to be a great game 7 when Hallie went down. It took the thrill of it. Pacers tried though. Time is real quick. Trying to figure out what time it is. I ain't gonna try to be on here too long. What up, Micah? Long time no see. You know what? I don't care about the Pacers. That's a dirty ass team. But I think Halliburton may got a torn Achilles, and this is probably the worst time to have a torn Achilles because now he probably won't come back till the year after that if he's lucky or towards the end. But the heck is this movie? What is this movie? Why was pairing people up with a president in the movie? That's an odd pairing. Idris Elba and John Cena. Anyways, nah, I don't feel bad for that Pacers. I really don't. I know one thing. I'm glad from what we know by now, what we know right now, that Giannis ain't trying to leave Milwaukee, because it would be seen as running from the smoke. It will be seen as running from the person who keeps putting you out. We wouldn't have had Jordan if Jordan kept running from or ran from the Detroit Pistons. Now would we? So, anyways, probably but a lifelong Saints fan since '83. So I know how to gain a strong tolerance for sports pain. Oh man, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that gotta suck to be a Saints fan. It just has to be. Is this it though? Is this it for the championship presentation?
When I picked up a basketball when I was 9 years old, I never said, you know, so I want to be an MVP. I sat there like I want to win. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander from the University of Kentucky. Jalen Williams.
The hell is wrong with his hair?
6'4". All right. I'm 6'6". We have so much fun being out there.
What got R&B doing with all that damn leather on? I like that one. That was a good one. Well, Shea is now in the record books. Actually, the Thunder are in the record books, but Shea is in the record books next to all the other greats now. Put his head there, and you know what's coming next on this channel. One last thing I gotta do before sign off on this channel, and I have done it every year since. Well, I only done it for 2 years, but you guys know what's about to come. I'm about to post it pretty soon once I find that picture again of LeBron. But this is another reason why LeBron should retire. Not to make this about LeBron. He keep playing. It's gonna be more people added to this list of people who won on his watch. But then again, this is the same person who thinks rings don't matter, so I guess not. Most wins in the season. He's right behind Jordan and Curry. 84. I became a Saints fan at 4. We didn't have a good run with Drew Brees, Sean Payton for 15 years, so it ain't been all bad. It got better since 2000 for us. What are you guys going to do next year, though? What's going to happen next year? I don't even know who is your guys' quarterback?
I've got your back if you fall down. But don't fall down. And they never do. And if they do have a mistake, if they do, they cover for each other. I haven't seen a defense like this consistently for 15, 20 years.
And again, the connection for a young team. Indiana's been together a little bit longer. We'll get to them.
Who's your guys' quarterback this year for the Saints? I don't even know who the guy's quarterback is.
There's something special with the connection of this young guy.
Let me know.
It's all about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and his leadership, his calm demeanor and poise. And rightfully so, we're giving a ton of credit to the big three. Jeff, Jalen, and Shea were brilliant. But you know who else was brilliant? Lou Dort, the 7 massive rebounds he had. Alex Caruso, the defense played.
But the biggest question is, can OKC do it again next year?
But he fought all night. Two really
So far this year has not been a consistent, well, it hasn't been consistent in terms of repeat winners. I think they even said it on here. Since 2019, it's been 7 different teams who won.
They were one of the 2 best teams to finish the season behind OKC in the regular season. And then the playoffs, these incredible comebacks.
Free agents, Miles Turner,
Some of the great clutch performances in the history
huh,
of the NBA.
signed through there for Indiana. Calling them on the side. Right side too. Maybe the Bucks can go get Miles Turner or something like that. That's what they need. Bucks need a Miles Turner.
play together. My heart goes out to Tyrese Halliburton. The air was taken out in this building. I think OKC struggled to recalibrate. He's one of the young stars in this league, and to see him go down, but his team fought for him as long as they could.
Mike, at one point this season, Indiana was 10-15, and there wasn't a soul in the country who thought they had any shot of advancing. But Rick Carlisle steadied the ship. The team.
He said, but it's just basketball championships ain't the end. What a dumbass. Championships ain't the A all B all. No, you goofy. That's not how it goes. It's N all B all. Dummy. Any old Brody will be our quarterback this year. Oh God.
Full-time executive positions. Well, it's impossible to describe
Oh God.
all of us who have worked with him in these final telecasts. His leadership, his guidance, his encouragement,
Yeah.
and all
Saints ain't gonna be good this year.
empowering so many people to reach their potential.
Uh
Just in my ear, it gave me confidence every single telecast.
CC Motion 98 asked me, franchise gotta ask fam, who you got between Crawford and Canelo? Oh, why you gotta do that? I'm an honorary Mexican guy now. No. Of course I'm picking Terrence Crawford.
My favorite thing about him is how much that I
Of course I'm gonna pick Terrence Crawford.
I would ask him for advice on how to do better. He would say, make the game the star. And that was the best advice that anyone's ever given me.
But I think that fight is gonna be. I don't know. It's something telling me in the back of their head that that fight is gonna be not what we think it's gonna be. It's gonna be not exciting, and it might end up in I don't know.
So much fun this year. Doris, I think you and I agree.
It might be 2 or 3 fights coming out of this one fight. It might be a whole series. I don't know, but I am picking Terrence Crawford to win this one,
Months without season. You have the new head coach up.
of course. But hopefully it's a good fight. Hopefully it won't be a boring ass fight when nothing happens. So I don't think it's going to be destruction for one. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think anybody's going to run away with this fight. I don't think anybody going to get knocked out. I think it's going to go the whole distance. But we shall see. And the NBA draft is right around the corner. Oh, it starts Wednesday. Yep, CC Motion is gonna be like the Mike Tyson, Jason Paul fight, lackluster. Yep, they will. They said they will create some controversy so they can have some serious fight. Yep, that's what I think is gonna happen. Somebody is gonna win that people thought shouldn't have won, and then we got to run it back. We need a rematch. We need a second fight to this one, and then that fight's gonna end the same way. It's gonna keep going down the line. We've seen this before, plenty of times. This person didn't come out right. This person didn't have this. Is a bunch of gooba hobble is gonna happen. What up, hit him?
Congratulations to
What up, hit him?
NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have been waiting for this since the franchise moved from Seattle here to Oklahoma City. The fans
CC Motion 98 says, franchise wanted to say thanks for putting these little bum fans in check too. No problem. You're welcome. The bum fans are actually gonna miss me. They act like they're not, but they're gonna be, man, Stephen A. Smith, cut the hair off, man. They trying to fix his lineup. That hair, that lining is like at the middle of his head already, man. They had to push back all emphasis of his lining. She whiz, man. Let the hair go. Half a haircut looking motherfucker, you. Uh,
Damn shame that to see Tyrese Halliburton go down. The way he came out hitting three threes, hit three of his first four shots.
especially with race relations behind the non-protest ICE is behind us. But
He went down with what appears to be an Achilles tear or whatever. I mean,
yeah, these little stands are gonna miss me.
but that can't take away from what we saw from OKC. Collective defensive
They tried to do something today, but it just didn't work.
off those turnovers. They only committed 8 turnovers. And
Yeah, I remember that. I remember they said LeBron had 2 years of boxing training. He'll beat Prime Tyson.
29 points.
2 years of boxing training. Compared to somebody who's doing that for a whole lifetime. Come on now. LeBron be on the ground with all his teeth knocked out. The funny thing about it, it wouldn't be a powerful punch behind Tyson's punch. It'd be almost like a love tap. And LeBron on the ground with all his teeth knocked on the ground.
And that's the beauty of all of this. To see
I remember when they said that crap. I'm like, come on now.
pull off the championship
Really?
like this, knowing what assets they have down the line, the players that they have, and what they could pull off.
They're gonna have Fury versus Wilder fight, 3 fights. Yep, that's exactly what it's gonna be turned into.
Yeah, I don't know that if this is the start of a dynasty or right now in the NBA, if there's so many good teams, I don't know which direction we're going to be seeing this go. But Bob, you were a part of the last
Oh, damn things are right. You're like that.
sitting on the sidelines watching as your team battled it out. Does it feel well on championships? Does it feel a little different?
FTS, no pressure, bro. Just a thought. OKC winning a real basketball team changed your mind, so reconsider retirement. I'll come out of retirement if the Bucks get back to the finals.
Higher when the stakes are just winner take all in one game.
There was a real team who won 4 years ago, and unfortunately, I wasn't on YouTube. Well, bring it back. I was on YouTube. I was on YouTube with the talking basketball when the Bucks won the finals. But yeah, Bucks won the get into the finals. I'll be on here.
Thinking I'm going to be driving back over this bridge.
Bucks won the finals. You get to hear me.
We talked about as the team that won 73 games into the championship, and that ended up happening. And you just got to take it.
It's just boxing. At the end of the day, it's just boxing, y'all. At the end of the day, we said LeBron needs more help. Yeah, you know what that help is? Popeye spinach. Someone said sure he could win if he tagging Russ and AD. Tagging Luca. Help me, Luca. Help me defeat Prime Tyson. Oh, I'm getting lumped up. No disrespect, bro. You're your own man. Respect your decision. FSTV True. Respect that. Go Bucks. Go Bucks. It's the trainers and the cut man's fault that Tyson knocked LeBron out. It's everybody else's fault except for LeBron. It ain't my fault I got knocked out. It's my trainer. My trainer sucked. But LeBron, you got the best trainer in the world. He still sucked. LeBron, he's the best trainer in the world. Yeah, but he sucks though. I still got knocked out. That's LeBron for you. Blame her up. And blame the announcers. They made me lose. Everybody else got to get the blame except for him. Going back to OKC right quick, you know when they was actually tested? I think the Denver series helped the OKC Thunder. What? Kevin Durant failed Kendrick Perkins. He failed to do what Shea Gilgeous just did. Win a championship in the NBA. Stop talking about Kevin Durant losing ass. And you know who won that trade? The Suns. Because now the Suns might have a future. But anyways, it's the gloves, man. It's the jumper's fault. The ring, you know, it didn't feel right. That ring was too slippery. My gloves were too tight. My shorts were too long. I didn't get the LeBron 1 wrestling PEs on. I mean, not the wrestling PEs, boxing PEs on. They gave me the wrong shoes, man. I didn't get enough sleep. There's all kinds of excuses, man. Oh, yeah, that's going to be the next one. That's the other excuse. They need to shorten the round so the boxers can't last longer. Give me a 1 minute round. I need 30 seconds each round. Therefore I can win. Oh, man. Y'all funny. Y'all funny, man. Give me a 30-second round. I need 2 rounds to knock out Tyson. Give me 2 rounds of 30 seconds. Knowing damn well he can't do that. He said, meanwhile, Tyson was winning while snorting that good and party. Yup. Sure was. Tyson's just... That's just a different monster right there. There's a reason why at one point in time people considered him to be the GOAT in boxing up until the problems started happening. The prime Mike Tyson, oh my goodness gracious. Gee whiz. I don't even get in the ring with a freaking almost 60-year-old Tyson. That fight with him with what was it, Jake Paul, that was nothing. I'm not taking a hit from Tyson, from 59-year-old Tyson or 29, 22-year-old. Nope. I ain't getting in the ring with Tyson at all. I ain't trying to have a brain aneurysm or a contusion. Nope, it ain't happening. But let me see something right quick. Shoot, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna eat. What am I gonna eat for dinner? He said LeBron got Steve Nash out here being his Robin Quivers Howard. Sure do. Sure do. It's like what you said in one of the other videos. Some of these people have no perspective. No, they don't. Low IQ, everything. See what these YouTube streets look like for everybody else so far. See everybody else saying about OKC winning. Oh, they got me on there, of course. I'm like the first one on there. To Raw, upload a video. See here. Ain't that many people talking about OKC. I thought whatchamacallit be on here. I'm sure Ticket TV is happy that OKC won because it's pretty much quieted down all the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander haters. You know how they was going crazy. Francis, was it Achilles tear? I'm still confused. I don't. The way he went down, it possibly could be a Achilles tear. The fact that he can't walk on his own and got crutches like that, he got them weird looking crutches. You know you got a Achilles tear, but it possibly can be a Achilles tear. Well, we have to find out, but I think Stephen A. Smith said something about it. He said it might be an Achilles tear, but you'll probably find out 100% tomorrow what it is. But it don't look great for him. It don't look good for him. at all. It looked pretty bad for him. So we'll see. Cheyenne says it's an Achilles tear. Yeah, it's an Achilles tear. I think he is the fourth person this year that went down with the Achilles tear. Like I said before, I don't think it's the shoes. I think it's the way they train. A lack of training. But I think he's the fourth person. I think Deontay Murray went down one, then Dame, then Jason Taylor. Yeah, he's the fourth person this year that I know of went down with the Achilles tear. So, sucks for him. But at the same time, it don't take much to tear the Achilles either. But I think that's why, going back to last year, I think that's why they held Giannis out during the playoffs last season, because they wanted to avoid that, in which they did, because when you mess up your calf muscle like that, that can mess up your Achilles too, because the Achilles is connected to the calf muscle. So, you said Katie is the first person you thought of. Today's players are the most skilled and are better than past players. Let them get healthy first. Yep. Oh, man. Well, yo, I think that's long enough. I do gotta get to the gym. I got my Vegas trip coming up, so I gotta look nice and strong for the women out there. But I don't know how to say this. He said that the lack of proper training is doing them in. They think that running 5-on-5 in all season is training enough. Not particular body training, no. When I was in college, only year played college, during the off season, even in high school, but high school and a little bit of college, they had us hit the weights more than anything. It was mostly hit the weights, get stronger and all that, stretching, of course, all of that. They don't like to do weights anymore. I don't know why. But anyways, football players don't even get hurt as much as these NBA players do. No, they don't. That's why I say the whole blaming it on the shoes and everything, that's not the shoes, because some of these football players been playing in low top shoes too, or low cut shoes too, and you don't hear as many Achilles injuries happen there. Off the top of my head, right now, I can only think of 2 NFL players that torn their Achilles in the last 5 years. And that's Aaron Rodgers and Dre Greenlaw. That's the only 2. Okay, and Kirk Cousins. I forgot about Kirk Cousins. 3. But that's in the last 5 years. There's been 4 people with Achilles injuries and within 3 or 4 months of each other. And we all can name on both of our hands all the players that torn their Achilles in the last 10 years. So, I think it's a training problem. NFL players get torn ACLs and other stuff, but that comes with playing football. He said, go watch Alvin Kamara's training. You will see what I'm talking about. I saw Zion and Paul George shirtless on the beach, and they had dad bods like me. I'm in my mid-40s and disabled. Damn. Paul George and Zion, man, especially Zion. Zion, 23, 24 years old. You should not be out of shape like that at that age. That's what I say. I'm better shape than half of these NBA players. I'm in better shape than half of these kids coming up now. These kids don't really work out. I look at some of these kids, when they work out in the gym, they probably do 2 things and talk on their phone with their friends or do whatever. Some of these kids just work out to have the anesthetic of working out and looking the way they look. They want to look buff. You can be not cut all up, but you can be still muscular, but also can be strong too. That's what I'm saying, right? But yeah, these dudes don't be training like that, basketball wise. These football players' trainers are a totally different atmosphere. Totally different atmosphere. But you gotta train like that for football, especially Alvin Kamara being a running back. Can't be doing out here no light, dainty training. You got people coming at you fast as hell. And you gotta go fast as hell to get around them. I used to get in before my neck injury, not Shannon Sharp, but it's pretty good shape. But anyways, I gotta get off here. Damn, this is my last live stream for a while. Let me get a shout out to everyone that was in here. I don't think I can think of everybody who's ever been on my channel. But shout out to 17th NO, CC Motion 98. Who else on here? Cheyenne. Hit 'em. Micah Alexander. Sean. Who else is on here? Try to look at who else is on here today. T-Saka 17. Dante Flint. P-Cuz 23. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to... I'm surprised he's not in this thing today. I'm surprised he's not in here. But shout out to Josh Johnson, longtime subscriber of the channel, supporter of the channel, along with Sean. I know both of y'all have been on here for a long time, 17 and all you guys have been on here a long time. There's so many people that's been rocking with this channel since 2022. And I'd like to thank you all for rocking with me for the past 3 years. Going through my goofiness, roasting the Lestans, roasting LeBron. Who the frick is texting me? Roasting, not just LeBron, just the NBA in general. Seeing, at least for now, 3 different champions being crowned. It's been nice. It's been fun, actually. But time has come. The time has come that go and do something else that I really wanted to do. So let that time start now. I don't know who that is. Who the heck is Kai the Legend? Anyways. It's been a long time. It seems like. I wish I would have got up to 10,000, 10K subscribers, but you know what? After a while, trying to get the most subscribers, be in the 100K subscriber range and all that. You know, like I think I was after maybe the first year or maybe the second year. I was just like, whatever. I don't care about all that. I care about the sanctity of the NBA. The pride of the NBA. And how it's gone downhill. It's really gone downhill ever since Kobe retired, but it's been going downhill probably since before he retired. But that was the reason why I didn't get on here because of freaking clout and all that stuff. I think half of the people, no disrespect for other YouTubers out here, but I think sometimes half of the people that got on here, they want to have the clout, they want to be in the in crowd, hang out with Gilbert Arenas. Gil's channel and all this stuff, get the notoriety. After a while, all that stuff is nothing. You gotta sell your soul. I think I may have said this before. You gotta sell your soul. So it is what it is when it comes to that. What up, Kai the Legend? France, you ever think about covering boxing UFC? No, never thought about it. I thought about actually, at one point I thought about covering football, but nah. No, I don't think I'm gonna cover any other sport at all. I was actually thinking about covering football and baseball, but nah. It's all good. But I like to do a shout out to the other YouTubers out there before I leave. The other YouTubers who are in my lane. Shout out to 2 Raw. If it wasn't for him, I probably never got on here if it wasn't for 2 Raw. Because when I first thought about bringing this channel, I was like, you gotta have all these visuals and all this clips and all this stuff to make your channel look good. Like these other guys out here, like Jimmy High Roller and Jimmy Low Roller and all these other dudes out here. And I saw 2 Raw's channel. He just posted a picture and spoke his mind. I said, oh, I can do that. But shout out to 2 Raw. Shout out to Dreamers Pro. Shout out to Ticket TV. Shout out to Sports and Fitness Rants. I think he kind of started the same time I started. But shout out to him for keeping it real. Shout out to Angry Old Hoops. Shout out to him as well. And even shout out to that hater that got himself kicked off YouTube. Basketball Facts. Shout out to him too. I think he's on Rumble. Go check him out. But shout out to him. Trying to think who else am I forgetting. Who else am I forgetting? I'm forgetting some people. But shout out to anyone, other YouTubers that I rock with that I can't think off the top of my head right now. I know there's some others right now. Jordan versus LeBron channel. Yeah, shout out to him. Man Down Sports. Shout out to all those brothers that be on Ticket TV's channel like Showtime, Hollywood Herm and all them. I forgot about them. Shout out to them too. Uncommon Sense. That's another one. Thank you for bringing him up. Who the heck is Lamont Avery? I never heard of him before. Sports T. Never came across her before. But shout out to her. Anybody else I'm missing? Is there anybody else? Can't think of right now. Can't think of anybody else. Well, anyways, shout out to everyone. Shout out to all my subscribers for rocking with me for the longest time. And Lamont Avery's a small channel. Huh. See, that's YouTube's fault right there. They probably blocking him. But most importantly of all, we got to include them in this. Because if it wasn't for them, this channel would not be possible. Shout out to the Lestans. All of them. Shout out to them. Because if it wasn't for them, this channel would not be possible. Because they bring a lot of that traffic over here too with their hatingism and their defending of LeBron. But shout out to the Lestans. They have been hilarious. They have made us cracked up for the last 3 years. But shout out to them. Peace, everyone. I'm out of here.